Many years ago, in ancient Egypt, the tyrannical Pharaoh ruled with an iron fist, oppressing the children of Israel. Under his rule, they were forced into slavery, suffering great hardships and injustices. Pharaoh, in his arrogance, declared himself as a god and demanded worship from his subjects. It was in this environment that Musa, peace be upon him, was born. He was placed in a basket by his mother and set adrift in the river Nile to escape the decree of Pharaoh, who had ordered the killing of all male Hebrew infants. By the decree of Allah, baby Musa was discovered by Pharaoh's household and was adopted by the wife of Pharaoh, Asiya, who raised him as her own son. As he grew, Prophet Musa was chosen by Allah to be his messenger. Allah spoke to Musa directly, granting him wisdom and clear proofs. Musa was commanded to go to Pharaoh and convey the message of monotheism, to free the children of Israel from bondage and lead them to worship Allah alone. Musa approached Pharaoh with his brother Aaron, and despite his speech impediment, conveyed Allah's message. He warned Pharaoh of Allah's wrath if he continued his tyranny. To substantiate his claims, Allah endowed Musa with miraculous signs, a staff that turned into a serpent and a hand that shone brightly. Despite these clear signs, Pharaoh and his magicians arrogantly rejected the truth, accusing Musa of sorcery. Pharaoh summoned the best sorcerers from across Egypt to challenge Musa. During a public contest, Musa's staff swallowed the illusions of the sorcerers, which were merely tricks. Witnessing this miracle, the sorcerers fell into prostration, acknowledging the supremacy of Musa's God over their magic. Furious, Pharaoh threatened them with punishment, but their hearts were already turned to faith. Despite repeated signs, Pharaoh remained obstinate. Allah unleashed a series of plagues upon Egypt: blood, frogs, lice, locusts, and darkness. Each time, despite his promises to relent, Pharaoh broke his word once the punishments were lifted. Finally, Musa was instructed to lead the children of Israel out of Egypt. By divine intervention, the sea parted, allowing Musa and his followers to pass safely. When Pharaoh and his army attempted to pursue, the waters closed upon them, and they were drowned. Thus, Allah delivered Musa and the children of Israel and established the truth of his divine power. The story of Pharaoh and Musa illustrates the triumph of faith and perseverance against tyranny and disbelief. The moral of the story is that truth and faith will always prevail over falsehood and tyranny, even in the face of seemingly insurmountable odds.